Hello lovely, this is a traditional Knole sofa that I made for Ashton Place doll's house, the Georgian three-storey house, and I didn't know if it was just going to be a template to begin with, a prototype, or the real deal, but I'm delighted with how it's turned out. So this is the real deal. It's even got the pegs on the corner and the ropes that hold up the adjustable sides. So if you want to know how to make this, you can stick around and see my development making process. So first thing, I got all the measurements that I could from online, and then I sort of made it up as I went along. I used cardboard as the framework rather than wood, and so I thought it was going to be a template initially. I offered it up in the house and decided what I'd created was a bit too big, so I had to alter that, shorten it. And I didn't know if this was going to be a template or the real deal. And I didn't really know what I was doing to begin with, but it all seemed to come together. So I made a framework, just sort of like a box for the base of the sofa. And I used masking tape. If you've got any polystyrene, this would be really handy to use a polystyrene block. And then I covered it with cotton calico. So I made this into a outer wrapping of my parcel. And at any point I was quite prepared to redo any section. So on the cardboard I have marked a sort of a gutter, if you like, a hinge area, and this will become clear why. So it's above the base. I had this sheet of fibre, sort of padding fibre, so I stuck that onto the side pieces and the back piece, avoiding this gutter area, because I didn't want to create extra bulk where the sort of the hinge bit is of the back, because the back is supposed to be able to tilt back. I think the back is supposed to be able to tilt back, but anyway, it does on mine. And the sides are certainly supposed to be able to tilt. They will move, but you don't want to put too much pressure on them. It's not exactly a working recliner sofa as these are, but it certainly moves around if you wish it to. So I'm just using up some glue here. It got stuck in the top, and this is just ordinary. I think it was fabric glue that I used, but it's the same sort of glue. I was just using it because I've got it. You could use your normal wood glue on this. Left that to dry, go away, have a cup of tea. So I avoided the hinge bit. And then I'd cut out or covered the back and the sides with calico as well. Made a little parcel with those. And then I started covering with the pretty material, and I particularly chose pieces of fabric, the designs in the fabric for the different parts of the sofa to really bring out the detail. So yeah, I sort of cut a bit, offer it, cut a bit, offer it, see how it works, see how it looks. So this is the fabric that I got. I think I got 1/4 metre that, and I got this from my local wonderful fabric shop called Watson and Thornton in Shrewsbury. There you can see I'm choosing the bit that I'm going to use for which piece. Love this fabric with the little details, the squirrels and the owls and the rabbits and birds and everything. And it's just so seasonal, which is gorgeous. Just to show you the details. So this is Sanctuary Warm. I have seen a slightly different colourway in a more bluey grey. So there we are. I've covered most of the bits. Just sort of folded it over and glued it. So I keep trying it, offering it, trying, offering it, being careful how I choose the pattern, deciding when I'm going to take the leap of faith and glue it all together. So I glued on the pattern on the back, and you can see there's sort of a bit of a rough edge all the way round my little parcel. So I found these embroidery threads. These are cotton embroidery threads that I found in charity shops. And what I did was I did a full 6-strand thread. So I did it in 3 lots, and then of the blue, the red, and a paler one, I did a single strand. The beads I think I got from Abercan or somewhere, and I just went over with some felt tip pens. And the same with these spindles, which I got from my spindle collection for the, I don't know what they're called, these sticky up bits on the corners of the back and the sides that you tie your ropes to. So there we are. I plaited the cords for the edging around the side and for the ropes at the back, made some cushions. Absolutely delighted with it. Love it.